In a small Ilocano village, tucked against the mighty Sierra Madre mountains, preparations for the annual festival filled the air. Young Lina, a weaver with nimble fingers, watched as her grandfather Lolo Cardo stared out at the sea. He was the village elder, the keeper of stories, his hands weathered by a lifetime of tides. Suddenly, a strange quiet fell. The seabirds fled inland, and the air grew thick and heavy. Lolo Cardo looked up at the towering green peaks. "Lina," he said, his voice low, "that is not just a mountain. That is the sleeping giantess, Bulan, grandchild of the moon." He explained that she was placed there by the gods as a shield for Luzon, a guardian against the fiercest storms. But these were no ordinary storms. They were the Yuan primordial demons of wind and water, born of pure malice. As he spoke, the clouds above began to swirl into a perfect, terrifying spiral. The sign of a Yuan. The typhoon hit with the force of 1,000 angry spirits. Winds howled, and rain fell in blinding sheets, tearing at the village's bamboo homes. Lina scrambled to save the sacred carvings and cultural treasures, her heart pounding with the spirit of Bayanihan, of community. But Lolo Cardo stood on the beach, clutching a small stone amulet. He began to chant an ancient incantation, his deep voice a hypnotic rhythm against the storm's fury. Then, the ground trembled with a low tectonic rumble, a sound far deeper than thunder. On the Sierra Madre, the green canopy stirred. Soil and rock began to shift, revealing immense, stony limbs covered in moss and ancient vines. A colossal figure of living stone and forest rose from the earth. Bulan, the mountain guardian, was awake. The giantess stood as a silent sentinel against the swirling, blood-red eye of Typhoon Yuan. The storm demon shrieked, a vortex of wind and lightning trying to tear the mountain apart. Bulan used her massive body as a shield, the enduring strength of the land made manifest. The vines on her body whipped out, lashing at the furious winds. When Yuan tried to uproot the ancient trees, a gentle, emerald green light pulsed from Yuan's stone heart, strengthening her roots and anchoring her to the earth. Watching from the strongest stone house, Lina and the villagers knew their protector needed their faith. They grabbed their gongs and kulintang, their local instruments, and began to play a powerful, rhythmic beat. It was a cultural battle cry, a surge of community spirit channeled directly to the mountain. This was their Bayanihan for the giantess. Drawing strength from their rhythm, Bulan cupped her massive hands. They filled with the pure, clear spring water that flowed from her own slope's water, symbolizing life and cleansing. With a great heave, she hurled it directly into Yuan's fiery, destructive eye. The demon let out a final, fading scream. Its swirling form broke apart, dissolving into a normal, heavy rain. The wind died down and the storm was over. Slowly, majestically, the great spirit of the mountain descended. Her stone form softened, merging back into the familiar gentle slopes of the Sierra Madre. The vines settled, becoming the forest canopy once more. The air was fresh and clean, and the mountain itself seemed to stand taller, prouder. As the sun rose, casting a warm glow over the battered but unbroken village, Lina stood beside Lolo Cardo. "Bulan will always be here," the old man said softly. "But her strength is only as great as the faith and unity of the people she protects." Later, Lina walked to the base of the mountain. She placed a small, freshly woven tapestry, a depiction of the mountain and the storm, upon a large, mossy rock. It was an offering of gratitude. The camera pulls back, showing the serene, cloud-kissed peaks of the Sierra Madre, a silent guardian forever watching over her resilient people. Thanks for watching our story. If you love tales of mythology and folklore from around the world, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.